Hello everybody, this is Infamous OG 1973 back with the finale to my first Nuzlocke with Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke. Like I said, I'm Infamous OG 1973 with Team Retro. You can find me on YouTube, Discord, and Minds.com. On YouTube and Discord, I have my own servers called Gaming with Infamous, and I also have a Discord channel that goes by my real name, which is Roger Hansen, and on Minds.com I go by Roger Hansen as well. This Nuzlocke is brought to you by Nostalgia Gaming Retro. You can find Nostalgia Gaming Retro on YouTube and Discord. They have a server on both Discord and YouTube that goes by Nostalgia Gaming Retro. I also believe that they started something up on Twitter. I know it's a little bit different than the name Nostalgia Gaming Retro, but you can find them there as well. If you guys are interested in competitions and stuff like that, this is a pretty good place to come to. You want to do a Nuzlocke challenge like I'm doing right now. Now, with all that aside, I'm not going to get with the traditional point systems that I usually do. I'm going to do like I did in my previous video. I'm going to just go into the league rules. Now, it's I'm in the league now. I started doing that, and the rules have changed a bit. So I made it this far, and I'm not going to give myself a pat on the back like the rules said, but I am going to have to make some adjustments with the rules because the rules have had some adjustments made to them. Now, there's some that just don't exist at all, okay, in the league, and that's one reason why is because the league's a lot tougher than the actual game. Now, losing points, you still lose points by not naming or nicknaming the Pokemon. You lose 5 points. Pokemon that faints, whether in battle or away from a fight, either by, poison or something else like that, it still loses 10 points. Reviving a Pokemon by buying one back with the dice roll, which you'll see here in this video, or any other way of buying them back is 25 points. Okay. Now, blacking out no longer results in a 50-point loss plus hard reset. That's to ensure that the game doesn't loop on itself. Instead, the player loses 10 points per fallen Pokemon, as mentioned previously. Now, the 25 points for the dice roll only is that way because after each one, you don't lose all your Pokemon. You have to do a dice roll to determine which Pokemon you lose. Okay? Now, even though you get all those Pokemon back, you still lose 10 points per fallen Pokemon. Now, a total of 60 points depending on the party and its size. So if you have like 3 Pokemon on you, you only lose 30 points. Plus 10 points for losing the league as well as a dice roll. I was talking to Nostalgia 2 on that, and I had issues on the whole dice roll thing, forgetting to do the dice roll. I mentioned to him that we should do a rule where you're penalized for that as well, and we discussed it. I'm not sure if he's going to put it in as a future rule, but I did suggest it. I seen it as one thing that would make a good rule, so I don't know how he's going to go on that. Now, the Pokemon per area rule is no longer in effect. Now that you've reached I've reached the league, the entire map is now open to me, and this allows me the chance to build up a team that I need Yeah, I can catch multiple Pokemons from the same area if I need to. I don't really see doing that though, because in the league, like, these Pokemon are so strong, it would take forever to catch them up. Yeah, so me personally, I'm not going to do that. Now I'm going to get on to the dice rolls. The dice decides. Player reaches Blackout, then that player will need to have to roll a virtual dice. The number the dice lands on will determine which Pokemon in that same numbering position in your party must be discarded from your party. It's then up to you if you wish to buy the Pokemon back. If you wish to buy the Pokemon back in, but that'll work the same as a revive and cost you 25 extra points. Alternatively, you can pull another Pokemon from your PC if it was stored, not dead, in its place, or catch another Pokemon. Now, gaining points as before with the gym leaders, the Elite Four are the only ones that can grant you 25 points when beaten. However, this is a one-time offer from each member of the four, so you can't farm for points. That is basically how it's all set up in the league. Earlier, whenever I first decided to do this, I had no intentions of doing the league whatsoever, and I also ended up doing the league instead. Another thing that I wanted was to have, a little bit of conversation between Team Retro on these, so that I could, so that it could be, a group thing, something that was a part of everybody, working together. I also want to, do a congratulations to Rapid or Nostalgia and Cosmic for finally finishing up their Pokemon Nuzlocke Red versus Blue, I believe it was. They finally got that done, so not only do we have this one in its final stages, but we also have the Red versus Blue finally finished. So it looks like things are going pretty smooth and everything is going to be good. And here in this part of the video is where I started off with, I think it was 101. I've got Kadabra, Dinobot, Lactose Bubblegum, and Lightbulb, and comes of Summon. And we are going into the Elite Four now, and it's getting kind of hairy. I really don't want to go too much further, because if I do, then it's going to be kind of like a spoiler within the video. So I think probably my best bet is to be quiet and let you guys watch this. I can tell you that this will show you what I was talking about, where I screwed myself up. I depended way too much on Kadabra, and I really should have thought it through before I did that. I basically put all my eggs in one basket, which I shouldn't have done, because the one thing I underestimated was PP. And you'll see that as we're going through, because it's all fine now, but it really takes a bad turn. I'll just put it to you that way. And I was right in the beginning too, by the way. If you guys do, by any chance, do a Pokemon Nuzlocke, by all means farm. Get your Pokemon up as high as you can get it, because if you're going into the league, you're going to need strong Pokemon, and just fighting the team or the trainers won't fill the bill. You're going to have to get these Pokemon up high. That's the one thing I did notice from this. So just keep that in mind when you do it, and understand that it's all about research. You really need to know which Pokemon to go into this with, so that you can have a good party and set it up and farm. Like Agatha, I do really good all the way up to Agatha, I believe. And then when I get to Lance, that's when things take a turn for the worse. So now I'm at 151 points. The only Pokemon that I've used so far is Kadabra. This has been an eye-opener for me, to be honest. I know I've mentioned it before and I'll bring it up again. I had no respect for Pokemon in any sense of the matter whatsoever. I used to use it as something to pick on the kids for, because every time you turn around they were playing Pokemon or they had Pokemon cards, and this isn't like back when they were 10 and 12. They grew into their 20s and 30s doing this stuff, so I was always turned off by Pokemon. And just to let you know, I mean, Rapids is the one who convinced me to do this, and I had no intentions of actually even liking this game. I just wanted to get more into retro gaming. I wasn't wanting to get into it full hardcore 100%, but at the same time I wanted to do it, you know, and I hooked up with Nostalgia Gaming, and we've been doing challenges, and I've been really getting into a lot of the challenges. But getting back to what I was saying, this has changed my whole perspective on this game, Pokemon, the video game. I haven't done the card games or anything like that, but with all that said, I'll just stop right there and go on with the game, you know, and let you know that the stuff you're seeing right here is the reason why I was saying that about the Pokemon being messed up, you know, or not Pokemon, but there's the reason why I said the league was pretty messed up. It's pretty hard. You're dealing with level 58, you know, characters, and level 65 characters and stuff, and they might be under my level 75 there, but trust me, they're pretty hard. I wouldn't be able to beat any of these Pokemon if I had even a level 70. It wouldn't happen. Or at least Lance. I'd get tore up. So that's the one thing that I do know about it. I appreciate, since it's getting to the finale, I do appreciate the learning experience on not just the game, but also being able to help out with editing the videos and stuff. I appreciate the fact that, you know, Nostalgia trusted me enough to allow me to come in and do some editing on here. I've been helping out with the sprites and maybe not doing that good of a job, but since part 12, and I've enjoyed it a lot. So far I've actually gotten into the point where, like I said before in another video, that me and my nephew is going to do our own Gen 1 Red versus Yellow Pokemon Nuzlocke. I don't know exactly when that'll be coming out, but I do know it will be happening. It's one of those hurry up and wait situations. So, you know, be expecting that. And here it is. So it's like, this is the tough one, Gyarados. It's level 58. I'm level 76. And watch what happens. He just tears right into me. This is 18 levels below me. Oh wait, I've already died already, so I might not die from him. Leper Boy. I have no clue why I named him Leper Boy either. And since I'm getting to the end of this and it's not a spoiler anymore, I want to give people a heads up about Leper Boy. And Nostalgia was just talking about him. But him and Bubblegum, okay, now Leper Boy has a lot of good energy weapons, weapons, period, that can go up against Lance. He's got fire, he's got ice, no, he's got solar, and then he's got ice, and he also has water gun, I believe. Now, Bubblegum here. Bubblegum has water gun, don't get me wrong, but he's got something that's way stronger, and that's Surf. I just recently found out Surf is a very powerful weapon in combat. So if you guys, well, when you guys get Surf, and I know you're going to end up having to, if you go into battle, give Surf a try and work with it. It's one of the strongest weapons here. If I would have came at this from a different direction and gotten Bubblegum stronger in levels and Leopard Boy in levels, I believe I would have done some major damage here. I just put too much effort into Kadabra, like I said, and I paid for it in the end. I could have really come off all of this a lot better than what I did, and it gets even more intense with points as points go on this video. But I just wanted to say that so that you guys knew, man. I mean, there were so many mistakes that I could have made, and that's what Nostalgia was talking about, you know, that now I would have done all over again. Like, I have my whole different party set up. I might take and do another Nido King, you know, Nidorino, whatever, just for the sake that traditionally people always wanted Nido King, but I don't think he's all that. When I start out with my next team is going to be a, oh god, I keep forgetting what the name of the beginning one is. It's a Caterpie. I'm going to evolve it into a Butterfree. And that's all I'm going to mess with there until I get up to an Abra. I'm going to capture an Abra, evolve it into a Kadabra. Then from there, I am going to go and get my free, I forgot what it was. It's that Dinobot on here. Like you said, that I'm not real familiar with the names and everything. This is my first Nuzlocke, and I've played the game 3 times. But I'm going to get him because he's a very important asset. That's going to make 3 of them that I'm going to have, okay, or 4 of them that I'm going to have, and then my 5th one is going to be Bubblegum, and my 6th one is going to be Leopard Boy. And with those 6 as a team, I believe I could take Gen 1 with no problem. I 100% believe that. But next time I don't want to depend too much on Kadabra, because Kadabra can walk right through everything like it's butter, but then all my other Pokemon suffer in levels and experience points, so I'm gonna have to, you know, spread it out and do it that way. So with that, I'm gonna cut this short, and I'm gonna get off here and finish up on my editing and stuff, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video.
Well, hey there everyone, Rapid here. You're probably wondering what I'm doing at the end of Infamous' playthrough. Well, he kind of asked me to be here. He wanted me to kind of give feedback on his playthrough, kind of like an analysis type thing. If you didn't know already, I was the one keeping score the whole time for him. But I have to say, yeah, I'm pretty surprised. I mean that in the best way possible, but for someone who has never played a Pokemon game before, let alone a Nuzlocke, you know, you had so much to learn in a short space of time, and yeah, through much trial and error, you've come through on top. So, yeah, 16 points is not to be sneezed at, honestly. It could have been a lot worse. In fact, there was a lot of times where I thought, yeah, this is it. This is where it ends. You know, you've come this far. It was a good effort, but no, you beat the league, and they fake me, essentially. You know, the one who you named after me. But I look forward to seeing you in the battlefield for real, you know, when we do go up against each other on our Generation 2 playthrough, because that is happening. And yes, you've already pegged me as your rival, so, you know, let's do this for real. Let's have it out, you know, let's see what happens. And I guess all that's left for me to say is congratulations. On top of that, I just want to say to you guys at home, thank you very much for watching this and supporting this, and supporting Rapid Red and Cosmic Blue as well. There will be more Pokemon Nuzlockes in the future, and we hope that you are excited for them just as much as we are to make them for you here. But I want to thank you guys moreover for the fact that we managed to hit, earlier this month, we managed to hit 200 subscribers. And as what we tend to do here on the channel, when we hit milestones like that, we do a face reveal. And yep, we've got another one. We've got another one right now. So I'll leave that with you guys, and I will catch you for the next video. Until the next time, stay cool.
Hello everybody, this is Infamous OG1973. Usually I just go by Infamous. It's probably the second time you ever seen me in person, but I'm doing this for a special occasion. I'd like to congratulate Nostalgic Gaming Retro for reaching 200 subs. As a matter of fact, they've gone over, they're like 218 now and going up. Congratulations and good work. I appreciate you guys allowing me to be a part of Team Retro and allowing me to do some edits for you, and thank you for that. I also enjoy your challenges and I hope to do more. Thank you very much, and that's all I have.